guys, let's go trade recap time. I'm absolutely starving. I just came back from boxing, had a nice fucking shower. I'm ready. Let's get into this. Okay, so this is a winning trade I took on GU this morning. I ended up risking about 2% of my account, made about 80 pounds. So which is basically $100. So not that much, but we're just getting into it. Just new live account. So yeah, we're just bringing in the profits before I put more into the live account, and then we can see some proper profits being brought in. So daily bias. To me, we had been very bearish for like pretty much too long. We just taken out these two significant draws in liquidity, and then we had this draw in liquidity, which in my eyes was too far away to hit without a retracement of some sort. And then so my initial theory is sort of retracement. We then instantly I see 4 hour high, and this Asia session also 4 hour high here. So they were my targets for the day. Yes, price did come up and fill this imbalance a bit more, and it did end up taking out this 1 hour high, which I theoretically I could have probably set a final take profit there, just for fucking profit maximization, but I didn't. Not too bothered. But yeah, so that's why I was bullish. And then going into the day, we pretty much straight away had this sweeper liquidity of Asian session, so I was very happy with that. We then had a 15-minute breaker structure where this candle here closed above this high. Then I went down to the 5-minute. Yeah, so that was this candle is the breaker structure, the 15-minute breaker structure. And then as we're on the 5-minute, I'm looking for an imbalance. We had this. Let me draw it out. This is one imbalance, and then this was another, and they were overlapping. So that was the BPR this is the BPR I drew out. If you want to know what BPR is, go and watch. Actually, I don't even have a video for BPRs out, but there will be a BPR video out coming soon. So subscribe, turn on your notifications, and you'll be able to learn about them very soon. So we then we tapped into this BPR and this equilibrium, all perfect for me, because we tapped into a BPR, not just any regular imbalance. I was instantly confident enough, but as it was paired with the equilibrium, I was instantly confident enough to go down to the 1-minute time frame and look for an inverse fair value gap. Oh my god. Yeah, so this is where we tapped in originally. This is the inverse fair value gap here. Yeah, this is the little gap here. We ended up inversing. I entered. By the time I actually got in, to be fair, I was in assembly when this happened. So by the time I got in, we got the worst possible entry out of this. We just got wicked to the very top, but I mean, it's only a few pips, so not the end of the world. Yeah, stop loss wise. Oh my days, where the fuck did everything go? So yeah, so stop loss wise, I was thinking about putting it at this 15-minute low, but as we had pretty much just created this, and I usually like to do 2 pips below. So this is 13 pips, so I take it to 15, and that was, we might as well do this low just for extra safety and extra precaution. Although, if I had brought it to 15, I would have ended up making more money because better risk to reward ratio. But at the end of the day, it's about not losing money rather than making more. And yeah, targets, Asia session highs, 4-hour high. And one annoying thing that happened to me here, the first take profit got hit very nicely, and this one, as you can see, this wick here took out. That should be where my order got filled, my take profit got hit, and I secured my profits. But as you can see, I have this stop loss line, which might be thinking, what is that? Pretty much, I watched us hit our take profit, but the order not got filled, as we went up, hit take profit, and instantly, like, it was just a quick move, like bang bang, and went up and straight back down again. Order didn't have time to be filled, processed for whatever reason. That's fine. At this point, I was also kind of, theory was that we could be bearish for New York session instead of having a continuation. This could have been the manipulation, the high time manipulation, to carry on going lower and take out previous day lows and maybe even these lows if it was a really ambitious day. But I thought there was a chance we could be bearish. We had taken out, or we were very close to equilibrium. So I know I just thought there was a chance that we could be bearish, and that pretty much made me bring my stop loss all the way up to the most recent low there was, which, so technically I didn't have this take profit. This was my take profit, which minimized my profits once again, but that's not a problem. It's more prevention rather than maximizing anything. And yeah, that is a full trade recap done. Going into tomorrow, I will be looking for that retracement initially, but that's just off what I see of today's price action. Obviously, I need to look at midnight manipulation and Asian sessions, see how price is moving, and yeah, then we can go from there. So yeah, hopefully you guys learned something from this trade recap. Hopefully you can implement some of the stuff you learn here into your own trading, and you can get profitable just like me. Let's go. Hopefully I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.